Hello, and welcome to my Tyrian Saga, Heroes of Utona, Minimum Recruitment, LootCon Playthrough, Chapter 3. We are back to the same map than Chapter 1, without any new recruits since the previous one. This chapter is a ranked map, and is very unique since I believe it's the only one in the whole Fire Emblem franchise that starts the turn on enemy phase. For normal gameplay, it doesn't change much, but for an LTC it means that I must finish the last enemy units on player phase instead of enemy phase. The distance between my army and the furthest enemies is big, so all my horsemen will be put into contribution. Since Naron starts on a sand tile, which can be crossed by mount units, he is automatically dismounted at the start of the chapter, so I have to remount him on turn 1. With his previous level ups, Raffin can cleanly one-run KO all the Cavaliers except for the Iron Lance one, and with Esther's support, he has a 99% true hit against them. Raffin also got a 2 uses Letter Shield to ensure that he is at no risk of death for the whole chapter, even if he doesn't dodge anything. Apart from Raffin, my other Cavalier can't even 2-1 KO these enemies. For this split, I want this level up to be good. The enemy Cavalier will prefer to retreat rather than fight if they are hurt, so I will avoid this situation as much as possible. On this level up, it is mandatory for Christ to connect to 75% true hit and proc his 30% strange growth, and it was the source of resets for this split. Since this uncommon event finally happened, I used the save staff with Entei to end this split here. I am starting this next split by giving a good level up to Naron. Despite his insane promotion gains, his growths are similar to Arquis and Kryze, and his low 20% speed growth may be an issue if I am not careful about it. Esther didn't attack this Bow Rider, as I would not have any unit to finish him this turn. Most of my attacks in this split only have 90 to 95% true hit, which is one of the reasons why I had to use the save staff. Apart from Raffin, all my Cavaliers were given Letter Shields to force the 3 remaining Cavaliers to attack my infantry units instead of them. By doing so, they are now in range of my infantry. A good level up is also appreciated for Julia. At the start of turn 4, ruffians appear in the forest in the west. These ruffians have what I call a tunnel vision AI, similar to some bandits in the previous map. They will not interact with anything else than their goal, in this case attacking the houses. It is impossible to finish the chapter before they appear, which is why the bulk of my army is going this way in order to kill them. They are hard to kill while in the forest, and even with Esther's support, Raffin only has an 87% true hit with a javelin. Meanwhile, Julia and Kate are strong enough to kill 1 Cavalier each, the latter with 100% accuracy. Naron only has an 86% true hit against the boss, and to kill him, he needs to either hit 4 out of 4 attacks or get a critical hit. Since I will attack on the second round with the critical iron sword from chapter 1, which got some extra crit since then, the chance of success of this kill is around 60%. For some reason, once the boss is engaged, his subordinates will prefer to flee rather than attacking my units. It is very annoying, because this bow rider can run at a place that my infantry can't reach on the next turn. I positioned my unit so that he will prefer to flee to the east, where he will still be in range of Kate. Now for the final assault of this map. With careful positioning to maximize support, all the attacks against the ruffians have at least 90% true hit. Thanks to the strength level up from before, Chryse is strong enough to kill the ruffians with 21 HP. There is no variation of enemy stats in this game, so Chryse is guaranteed to kill him. This gives me a 59% chance of killing the 4 ruffians, including the previous javelin attack from Raffine. From the houses, I got an occult book, the necklace for Naron, and Runan entered a specific house to get an important item later on. It's a shame that I couldn't get the Iron Lance with an innate +1 critical rate, as well as the Goddess Potion to raise the luck of a unit by 3, but they are not as important as the other items I got. That's all for chapter 3, complete in 4 turns. Thank you for watching and see you next time.